Well, um, that might have been the best Easter I've ever had. I mean, the last two Easters I've had were pretty great. But yesterday, my gosh. Which made it all the more sad when I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh, right. It's Monday today, isn't it? Happy Monday, everyone. And to make matters worse, spring break in my area is over. Everyone's got to go back to the grind today. I don't think I could really start this video without saying I woke up this morning and I heard the news about Pope Francis. You know, there really is something to be said about, passing away on Easter of all days. You know, for the Pope to have died on Easter, wow, I don't think I can really say anything without sounding awful. But that's probably one of the best ways you could really go. Because, I mean, Lent as a whole was about like growth and change and stuff. Like growth and change through, sacrifice and, what's the word I'm thinking of? And remembering like what's important. So, yeah, it is pretty, oh, right, I was going to say, and through that growth and change, you get a rebirth of sorts, a rejuvenation. So, I guess if these last if all of Lent was any indication, Pope Francis passing away on Easter, as sad as it is, I don't know why. I have a feeling it's a sign of something great on the horizon. I mean great in a good way. I mean, great can be good or bad, but I mean great in a good way. Because, Easter was a means of, rebirth. And, I think whatever change is coming, as hard as it can be, I like to believe it'll be good. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head. I can only speculate from now. So, pretty obvious, my low is hearing about the death of Pope Francis. But I only just found that out like not even 20 minutes ago. So, it doesn't really ruin what I was about to say, which was yesterday was a pretty great Easter. I mean, I got up, went to church. I got to celebrate Easter brunch with some of the very best people that I know. You guys know who you are. And then we had Easter dinner at my family's house. And I watched the Tournament of Champions Season 6 finale here. If you saw my short last night, then you would know that for now and forevermore, Antonio Lafaso is a TOC champion. And no one can ever take that away from her. From now till the rest of time, Antonio LaFaso is a Tournament of Champions champion. And we got to refer to her as that. With that said, though, next year for TOC7, your 4 number 1 seeds better be Jet Tila, Britt Rosigno, Tobias Dorson, and Sarah Bradley. Joe Sasto and Leanne Wong better be 2 seeds. Although if you wanted to switch Leanne Wong and Sarah Bradley as a 2 and 1, I wouldn't stop you. But yeah, the 4 number 1 seeds better be Jet Tila, Britt Rosigno, Tobias Dorson, and Sarah Bradley. I think Tobias Dorson is going to come back strong after this season, because I knew that when it was Britt Rosigno and Antonio LaFaso in the Final Four and the semifinals, I'm like, whoever wins this is going to win it all. Absolutely is going to win it all. And that's exactly what happened. So, right now, next year, I'm thinking Britt Rosigno is going to win it. I really do. I really, really do. It is impossible for me to think of anyone else who could. I mean, that's not entirely true. I mean, Jet Tila could do it. Tobias Dorson, Huncho. And pretty much anyone, like any of the aforementioned people I just said. You know, in terms of, Kevin Lee, he should also be a 2 seed. I'm sorry, there's like a lot of people that were in this tournament. Martini Nini. Nini Wayne. She should be a 2 seed as well. Although, if she was a 3 seed, I wouldn't argue with that either. But yeah. This is probably the best tournament champion. That show gets better and better each year. I mean, if you don't know, Tournament of Champions is a March Madness style bracket thing where they have a cook-offs and stuff like that. You know what? I don't want to get into it because I have a One Piece manga chapter to read. So, Antonio LaFaso, you do not know me. That's fine. However, big fan, and Guy Fieri, if you're watching this, I doubt you are, but if you are, Princess Warrior, that's a nice ring to it to be sure, but I think we need to refer to Antonio LaFaso as the Queen Warrior. But that's just me. Now, let's read that One Piece manga chapter. With that said, One Piece chapter 1146, Motion and Stillness. Okay, the Column Pirates. They picked up where we left off. Gunko is right next to the Column Pirates. Okay, it was wait, who's referring to? Okay, someone just called Gunko a human? We are gods! Well, definitely the celestial dragon mentality that all world nobles have. Oh, nice. Ripley is holding Frankie like a gun, and Frankie used his radical beam. Oh, and Lil combining your cheering too. Frankie's getting some time to shine here. That's awesome. I mean, given that like already there's some backlash about how Frankie's new voice actor sounds, but so this is good. Okay. Ooh, Brooke actually knows they're the Holy Knights. And Gunko is using her arrow powers. Ooh. Gunko just reflected Nami's attack. Oh, redirected, excuse me. Right back at Nami. And Brooke just took the hit. Kind of a callback to what happened in Thriller Bark. Okay. So Gunko is saying one day the world has been known will cease to exist, but a small number of humans, Clover, Robin's mom, Ova, Dr. Vegapunk realized of the danger, then tried to warn the world of the danger. Okay. Nice! Usopp got a shine on Gunko. Yeah. Really got a shine on Gunko. And she can't regenerate. Okay, I love that they say, Gunko says, and now it is unstoppable. No one can stop it. Redundant much? Okay. So pretty much Gunko is saying that her arrows are all about fate. Alright. Uh-huh. Okay. So Luffy and Loki are stuffing their faces in the midst of all this. Which is why as I'm reading this, I'm not really feeling any sense of danger. Like, the only time if I'm reading One Piece, the only time I really should ever feel any kind of danger or, looming threat should be if Luffy actually feels that way. And at the moment, he doesn't. He probably doesn't even know what's going on. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be a war that will ensue, and the entire world is going to be part of it. Whoever has the giants on their side is winning the war. I probably could have predicted that part. But, as I've been reading One Piece these last couple of chapters, a thought occurred to me. I doubt it would ever happen. I don't think Luffy would never really go for this, but I can kind of see a scenario where Luffy actually gives himself up to save the children, and that's going to trigger the war that's going to impact the world. Because the entire world is going to try and save Luffy. Well, at least all of the allies of Luffy. Okay. Ooh. Gunko just made Jinbei and Brooke attack each other. And just knocked out Nami and Usopp too. And captured Colin. Meanwhile, killing him just took out the giants at the school. Probably making hold on. Okay, transponder pill bug. Okay, that's how they're communicating. They're going to give a message all across LBAF. And St. Summers is beating Saul. And Saul ain't looking so good. Okay, so Robin and Chopper are hidden in Saul's hair on the back of his head. Not entirely sure how I feel about this, given how Chopper and Robin didn't do that much during Egghead. I was kind of hoping maybe this, maybe I'm reading in too much into it. Okay. Oh. This is kind of revealing. So basically, St. Summers is saying how the warriors of Elbaf used to be, again, a warrior race. And then they had like schools and libraries and peace-loving stuff. And then stupid Harold had to go and screw it up. Interesting. Huh. I guess I have to wait till next week to see. That was a good chapter. Holy cow. So yeah. Happy old grind for me and everybody else. But I hope everybody had a nice and happy Easter. And yeah. I hope you liked this video. If you'd like to share on YouTube channel, on social media, as always, I'm very holidays. But if for all you guys watching the show today, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if anything you guys want to talk, which I'm always going to be here to lend you know, always here back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.